Now, most of you already know that NIO plans to start delivering 5 new vehicles before the first half of this year, which is something that obviously is not only going to boost probably the deliveries that they can be able to produce on a month to month, but it is something that as more deliveries come, we are going to see NIO starting to report more revenues, which is something that I personally believe that all NIO investors are patiently waiting to see, or to start seeing NIO delivering 8 new models using, or which will be having their latest technology called the NT 2.0 platform. Now today, ladies and gents, we got to see a model which is yet to be unveiled by NIO, which, ladies and gents, it is the shooting brake or station wagon of the ET5. I mean, we've been seeing obviously sneak peeks of this vehicle, though it was sort of like camouflaged all over by NIO, but today, ladies and gents, we got to see how the vehicle will look like, and I must say, boy, it is quite a beauty, because this is a vehicle that NIO, the reason why they decided to do this model or this vehicle, they were targeting the European market, but this car, we already know that it is going to start selling in China very soon. In fact, on today's article, which we actually saw how the car looks like, we read that NIO plans to deliver this car on July 2023. So it just in the beginning of the second half of this year, we are going to see obviously NIO starting with the deliveries of this model, which is something that is incredible right now. I was very excited, or I'm very excited to get to see that at least we get, of course, a confirmation that indeed we are going to get the shooting brake of the ET5 model, and deliveries are expected, or NIO plans to deliver or start delivering this model in July of 2023, because this is something that as you already know that the ET5 is one of the models that NIO is selling like cupcakes, or that one of the models that is doing really well, that mid sedan which they are currently selling. It makes me want to think that obviously this, it will also probably sell the same way that, of course, mid sedan or that ET5 mid sedan is selling. We are going to see more sales or more deliveries coming from this station wagon or shooting brake NIO ET5. So I'm very excited, and when I got to see, I mean, have a look at this car, guys. This is quite a beauty, and I'm very excited that we are to expect the deliveries of this car in July of 2023. But of course, before of course we forget the house rules, you already know that this video is just an entertainment video and not a professional financial advice video, and I really appreciate if you can just hit the relax button if you are enjoying the content that I'm giving you about NIO's actual pictures of what the shooting brake or station wagon NIO ET5 looks like. So if you are enjoying this content, I really appreciate if you can just give or hit that thumbs up button. And now, as I've said, I'm very excited of the fact that we got to see this vehicle exactly how it will look like today. So this is something that is incredible, and obviously we know this is the design, or the actual design of how the car looks like, because these, of course, pictures, we got them from the regulatory filings. The moment you see, of course, these regulatory filings, you will know that obviously that's how the model looks like. I mean, we've been seeing, or we saw previously sneak peeks of other regulatory filings of NIO's previous models, and we got to see the cars coming out to be just like that. So this is how the shooting brake or the NIO station wagon ET5 will look like. So I'm very excited, and I believe that, like I said, this is a car that, so looking at the fact that the mid sedan for this car, it's selling like cupcakes on NIO. In fact, we might actually get to see NIO selling over 10,000 of the sedans. Makes me want to obviously think about the deliveries that we'll get from the station wagon. So I'm hoping for the best, and I hope that this station wagon will do well in terms of sales, like of course the mid sedan. In fact, it might even do more, because apparently in Europe people like station wagons more, or some areas or countries in Europe, they like station wagon more than, of course, the sedans. So I'm hoping that it will also sort of like perform better than the ET5 mid sedan when it goes to Europe. So I'm very excited, and I believe that this is indeed good news and those of you that continue remaining long and strong onto the new stock are definitely to be rewarded at the end of the day. So I know that this stock, share price wise, it has not been performing that good, though yesterday we saw at least NEO being one of the EV stocks that finished the market on a green, which was obviously good. But nonetheless, this is a stock that is still trading very low. In fact, it's trading closer or more closer to its 52-week low, which is something that obviously investors or retail investors, of course, they want the stock to recover towards the all-time high of $66.99, which I know that obviously one way or the other we will get back to that all-time high. The fact that NEO has been, of course, or is introducing models or bringing in so many models, which gives consumers so many options to buy or to choose from when they want to buy NEO cars, makes me want to think, of course, that NEO will do really well one way or the other. I mean, this year NEO plans to obviously double the sales which they, of course, generated back in 2022 of just over 122,000. So worst case scenario this year we might see NEO delivering just over 200,000, because the CEO, you'll know that he has already said that obviously this year they target to pass the annual sales for Lexus, which obviously the annual sales for Lexus are around 200,000. So NEO believes that this year they will sell more than Lexus, which that obviously just has to show you that they are targeting to sell over 200,000 vehicles this year, which is something that is incredible. Otherwise, with all that, guys, like I said, I remain to be bullish, long and strong onto the NEO stock. And those of you that continue to remain bullish, those of you that when this share price of NEO plummets, you are loading the boat, increasing your holdings, I personally believe that obviously you're definitely going to be rewarded when these stocks recover. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I'd just give you this quick update about the actual pictures of what the ET5 station wagon or shooting brakes looks like. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, comment and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. And before you load the boat, increase your holdings onto the NEO stock, please do make sure that you do your own due diligence so that at least you can be comfortable when you are investing on to this stock. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best, and God bless you all.